spread the vision through my people, cause we fans are equals. When we reach 20K subs, yeah, we gon' drop a sequel. Another Laker anthem track, watch me run it back. Got the keys to the city where my Laker jet.
Yo, what up, Laker family? It's your boy Dtlf, back with another pregame live stream. But this is the first playoff game 1 live stream of the year. So yes, we made it back. We in the building, baby. We back in the playoffs where we belong. Can't nobody stop us, fam. Listen, Lakers are their #1 opponent. All right, only the Lakers can stop the Lakers moving forward. If we do things right, we execute, we play the way we've been playing leading into the playoffs, then we're going to be a handful for everybody. But how y'all feeling today, family? Hopefully everybody's up. Good afternoon in the East Coast. Good morning in the West Coast. We covering coast to coast, baby. This Laker team is primed and ready for greatness, man. I feel it this year. I feel it. If we stay healthy, guys, take care of business, not even Memphis could be in our way. And let's start with today's pregame, man, as the Lakers get set to face the Memphis Grizzlies on the road in Memphis at noon. The good news, everyone is healthy, baby. Everyone. The bad news is Eric Lewis, the same official that swallowed his whistle when we played the Celtics and Jason Tatum fouled LeBron, is going to be on as one of the officials. So I am nervous about that. We know them Sunday televised games be on some BS sometimes, but we ain't afraid of nobody, not even the officials, man. It's us against the world, baby. What up, Laker girl? What up, Seth? Laker fan all day. I see y'all, Johnny. Let's get it. All right, here's a cool little stat, man, that should give you guys some confidence with the Lakers heading into the playoffs, okay? LeBron James and Anthony Davis they're both top 10 in all-time playoff points per game. All right, talk about the best duo. LeBron James averages 28.7 points per game, 9 rebounds, and 7.2 assists in his playoff career, which is tremendous because we all know he's been there so many times. And then Anthony Davis, 27 points, 10.3 rebounds, and 1.8 blocks per game. So we're in good hands, ladies and gentlemen. We are in great hands. But tonight, we cannot be overconfident, all right? We are going to have to come out here and we're going to have to scrap for everything. The goal is to win 1 game at a time. That's the goal, right? Now, we did beat Memphis in the season series, but we all know season and playoffs is 2 different things, right? Completely different things. But yeah, look, listen, we beat them 2-1 in the season series, so that's great news. The Grizzlies, quick little update. The Grizzlies, Coach Taylor Jenkins said he most likely will keep the bigger starting group together with Xavier Tillman alongside Jaren Jackson. So they're actually going big. I really hope Darvin Ham came ready to coach because we're going to need to utilize our size to the best of our abilities. I do expect to see either Tristan or Mo or both on the floor at some point in this series. Not sure how many minutes, but you know what time it is, Laker family? It's Laker playoff time. Everybody's nervous. Trust me. Everybody's nervous. My stomach is unsettled. Just had some Starbucks and I'm feeling a little queasy, man, heading into this game. But this is what it's all about, man. The playoffs have been great, but it ain't the playoffs without the Lakers, baby. And so we got to come out here and take care of business tonight. Do want to talk about some matchups, man. Some guys we got to worry about. Obviously, Ja Morant is the primary culprit. We got to make sure that we have him under control. Now, you can't stop Ja Morant, but you can slow him down. And I think that's very crucial to the Lakers, man, that we slow Ja Morant down. And, he's going to be jawing. We know Dylan Brooks going to be jawing. That's what they do. But we got to come out here ready, man. And we're on the road. LeBron James has mentioned he prefers playing on the road, so I'm going to hold him to that. I need him to be elite today. Anthony Davis is our key, man. He's #1 key. We feed him. He needs to feast. They don't have Steven Adams down low. They don't even have Brandon Clark off the bench. That's a lot of size they're missing with that combination. But they do have Jaren Jackson Jr. He's more of an offensive guy, but he's known as a defensive guy. But he can go off on offense. Xavier Tillman, we know he's an energy guy. We can't let him get second chance rebounds and let them get second chance points. That is not going to fly. Not today. No, sir. Got to make sure we crash as a unit and we take care of the basketball because they're a very good transition team. And so are we, right? But usually our transition comes from defensive stops. Guys that could fly under the radar that we got to stop, obviously, Dylan Brooks. Don't let him get off with the three-point shooting. Desmond Bane, obviously. So these are really good three-point shooters. And, of course, Luke Kennard. For some reason, every time we face Luke Kennard, this dude tends to really have great games versus the Lakers. So we cannot allow this man to come out here and do some crazy stuff to us, man. You know what I mean? Alfonso, what's up, bro? He said, didn't get the notification. All gravy, baby. We here now. We here now, bro. But yeah, YouTube been doing that to your boy. I don't know why. LOE, what's up, bro? He said, won't be easy, but if AD is on and we play the Lakers basketball, they don't stand a chance. I double down on that, LOE. Absolutely. Nothing is easy in the playoffs. Everything is microscope. I'm very curious to see how our younger players are going to play, because I've seen guys like Evan Mobley from the Cavs be rattled, and then I've seen other younger guys thrive as well. So I wonder how we're going to do in this playoffs, right? We need my boy Austin Reeves to be spectacular. I think he's one of the X factors. Obviously, Rui Hachimura has been tremendous. Dennis, I think he's one of the ones that he brings that veteran savviness, and he's going to be there as long as he's healthy. He should be able to do some stuff for us, man. We're going to need Dennis to be a real menace. No more Call of Duty, man. We need to put some respect on his name. He's been tremendous, including the play-in game. And so we're going to need that version of Dennis moving forward. Guys, we got to watch out for them to be X factors. Let's not let Tyus Jones come in. He always cooks the Lakers as well. We already talked about Luke Kennard, Xavier Tillman, who's actually starting. Guys like that, man. We have more depth than them if on paper. Right, on paper, we have more depth than them. But, the postseason is different. Not only is it about depth, but who's going to execute, who's going to do their part, right? I do think we need to crash as a unit because Memphis Grizzlies does that. So we need to make sure we box out, hit your free throws, Lakers, all right? Listen, we shot over 90% in the play-in game, and that was one of the main reasons we won that game because imagine we would have shot 70. It goes down to the wire, bang, bang plays. Sometimes it comes down to the little things, man. But I do have confidence in this team. I think my prediction is Lakers in 6, right? If everything goes according to plan, no injuries, no foul trouble, no BS, Lakers in 6. Of course, there's going to be some turbulence along the way. We know the officials, they're going to let them play and hack us. But we're going to have to play through the whistle because we know they get all the ticky-tack fouls. That's usually how it goes. So as long as we take care of the basketball, as long as we hit our free throws, as long as we box out, we are the superior team on paper. Believe it or not, even though some people have us as underdogs, I believe they are the underdogs. But we have to come out with the underdog mentality, if that makes sense, right? We have to come out here and do the right things and take care of business, right? Our goal should be to win one game at a time. That means if we can steal one in Memphis, we're in good hands, all right? Well, we've been a solid road team this year. We're definitely not as bad as Golden State. So I like our chances. And like I said, LeBron has mentioned before that he likes, playing on the road in the playoffs. So that's pretty dope, right? To know, because seriously, man, we need that type of mentality from our veteran leaders, especially our superstars, to come out here and take care of business, right? But yeah, everybody's available for the Lakers. I think Jared Vanderbilt, somebody we haven't really talked about. How do we utilize him defensively? How much can we leave him on Ja Morant throughout the course of the game, right? How much? That's going to be a question mark because we don't want him to get in foul trouble. Also, he's going to be guarding whoever gets hot. So let's just say Ja Morant defers because the game plan is obviously going to be to keep him out of the lane. And so maybe he's making the right passes and playmaking for his teammates. Then who else is going to be hot? I think that's who Jared Vanderbilt has to guard every game. That way we leave our energy for LeBron. He's going to play defense in spurts. We know LeBron, when he wants to, he ramps it up a different level in the playoffs. But we want our guy Vanderbilt, because he's not really an offensive weapon. We want him using all of his energy defensively and then cutting on backdoors and stuff like that, moving without the basketball, attacking the rim. And if he gives us an occasional 3 here and there, great news. My boy Vincent, appreciate you, bro. Thanks for super chat. He said, it's 2:30 a.m. in the Philippines. Go Lakers. I need a win. Start my day good. Yes, sir. Hey, we need to end our weekend with an exclamation point. That'd be great. Salute to you, though, bro, because you're out here in the Philippines watching at 2:30 a.m. That's what being a real diehard Laker fan is all about. So major props, and thanks so much for super chat, my buddy. They just announced Rui is playing today. Everybody's good to go for the Lakers. So that's the good news. They even asked Darvin Ham pregame if there was a minutes restriction on any of the 2 superstars, LeBron or AD. He said no restrictions. So these guys, I don't know if our rotation is going to be shortened, but they're going to play as much as necessary. And I really hope Darvin Ham is a better playoff coach than he was regular season coach, meaning maybe he has something up his sleeve. Maybe Tristan Thompson will get some PT, maybe Mo Bamba. Who knows? But I do want to see him mix it up and adjust properly, right? If they're going on a run and the lineup on the floor isn't working for the Lakers, we're going to need Coach Darvin Ham to call that timeout and make the proper substitutions. Those are all keys to this series. The reason I feel so calm, though, even though I am nervous, I'm always nervous during the playoffs. But the reason I'm mostly calm is because it's really hard to beat a good team in the postseason, right? Especially with a team that has the size advantage like we do with AD. If he becomes a monster this series, it's over for Memphis. That's the main advantage we have. And then just a veteran superstar leader doing it in year 20, still slowing down, but only very little. And LeBron James continues to dominate throughout the course of the playoffs. I saw a statistic online. I don't know exactly what it was, but when LeBron James wins game 1, he's like 27-2, which is like over 90%, like 93, 94%. When he loses game 1, so this is why I think tonight's crucial. When he loses game 1, he's like at 57%, which is still really good. But yeah, I want that 90%er, man. So tonight is it feels so crucial. It feels the Lakers got to come out here, man, swinging, and we got to steal game 1, rip their hearts out of their chest. Fatality. We just got to pull it out, and we got to eat it, and in their face. So that way they're heartless the rest of the series. Let them know. Send the message. We are the superior team. We got 2 superstars. Y'all got 1. All right. We coming out here and we're dropping the sledgehammer. All right, the hammer of Thor got to come out today. Any questions, comments, concerns, drop them in the chat now, man. We got plenty of time to cover this whole situation. But I feel good. I don't know. I feel good about today's game. I understand it's Sunday. We usually come out slow on Sundays. I don't feel good about that. Eric Lewis is going to be, he's the officiating this game, and so I don't feel that great about that. But we got LeBron, we got AD. I like our chances anytime that happens. Who do you guys think in the chat is going to step up and have a huge series for the Lakers? Is it going to be D'Angelo Russell? Is it going to be Austin Reeves, Vanderbilt, Rui Hachimura? I mean, in general, it has to be all of them in different spurts or in different games taking turns. But who do you guys think is going to be that third option offensively and then defensively and all that good stuff? Dan, the grill is fired up and ready for the game. Yes, sir. Rui. Ooh, I like that. Rui would be awesome, man, this series, because the more size, the better. They're lacking with the front court depth, and it shows. Even their coaches coming out as big as they can go. But when they go to that bench, I think that's when we really need a feast, because we got guys like Rui. Tristan Thompson, I think, could play somewhat of a role if he finds some minutes, because he's somebody who bangs, somebody who gets rebounds, can get you some second chance buckets, somebody who can just be relentless, and he's got fresh legs. Let's not underestimate the fact that he hasn't played all year and he has fresh legs. Hopefully he stayed in condition, because he could be somewhat of a factor if he plays off the bench in like 10 to 15 minutes. Who knows? Wenyen Gabriel, I hope he has a big series, but I just don't want to see him play center and get outmatched by bench guys or even guys like Xavier Tillman in spurts, because we know Darvin Ham likes to pull out AD in certain times of the game, right? Then did you see Vandel's outfit? He's our Dennis Rodman. You know what? He said he wants to pattern his game after Dennis, so that's interesting. That's very interesting. Denver said, this is my starting lineup for the Lakers: D'Angelo Russell, Austin Reeves, LeBron, AD, and Mo Bamba. That's a pretty good starting lineup, man. Love your shirt. Coach Ham needs to call a timeout when Grizz goes on a run. Absolutely appreciate you, bro. Thank you, man. Listen, that's not a bad lineup, but Vanderbilt has been so elite on the perimeter as far as defensive and just helping us crash and as a secondary rim protector that he's going to start. For sure, he's going to start. He's going to be the same starting lineup that has been dominating for the most part for the Lakers, which is, you guys know what it is, right? It's D'Angelo Russell, Austin Reeves, Vanderbilt, LeBron, and AD. That's got to be the lineup we go through. I'd be shocked if it was a different starting lineup, but I don't mind yours. However, Mo Bamba is kind of wet between the ears, meaning he doesn't have that experience under him to have that starting role. He hasn't even got consistent bench minutes, right? So that's unfortunate. But yeah, that's the only reason I say no to that one. But listen, if we can utilize our size somehow, I'm all for it, ladies and gentlemen. All for it. Let's not be no losing game ones any what? He said no losing game ones any season this playoffs. Lakers, no excuses. Yes. It would be nice to start off with game 1 wins. However, we're not gonna panic. If we for some reason happen to lose this game, we're not gonna panic. It's a long series. Lakers will make adjustments. However, yes, it is much more convenient that we come out, we set the table from the beginning, and and do the right things. He said, "Do you think advantage and play Mo Bamba against undersized Grizzlies bench?" Yes, not just Mo Bamba, but we could play like I said, Tristan Thompson. Whatever size we can utilize, we have to use our advantage, man. You know what I'm saying? We have to utilize our advantage, whatever that is. And obviously in the paint, there's a glaring weakness that they have. They don't have Steven Adams. They don't have Brandon Clark. Their best big they have is Jaren Jackson Jr. So we get him in foul trouble, then they're really going to struggle throughout the course of the game. So that's huge. If, and that's a big if we get him in foul trouble and we play smart, right? But of course, it is the playoffs. We know that they let stuff go, especially when it's against us. But when it's for them, they definitely call everything. So I'm scared of Ja feasting on the paint again. Well, we have to make that adjustment, Queen Strawberry. Definitely got to make that adjustment. Philip, appreciate you, bro. Thank you so much for Super Chat. He says, sup, Dan. Appreciate your hard work and dedication to your content. Love the new background. Where did you get that hot banner shirt? This was a gift, man. Almost everything I wear in the stream was gifts from you guys, the Laker fans, man. So honestly, I don't know where my boy Mookie got it from, but it was a gift, man, and I'm very thankful for it. I don't know, but maybe you can Google it, bro. Most likely it pops up. Appreciate you, man. He said, Go Lakers, been following your channel for 2 to 3 years now. I appreciate that, Philip. Thank you so much for the love, brother. Go Lakers, baby. Let's get this one. Alicia, appreciate you, Alicia. She said, Dan, I just pray Dylan Brooks don't do anything dirty to our players. You know he's known to be a dirty player. You know what? That's a good point, Alicia. We got to watch out for Dylan Brooks, right? But somebody make sure that Shannon Sharp is at every game, especially at home. But if we can bring him on the road, even better, man, because Shannon Sharp will whoop his ass. You know, we're going to unleash the hounds with Shannon Sharp, man. Like Shannon Sharp 50, he's built like a prime 30-year-old. So, you know, but yeah, no, I completely understand your concern. This is the same concern I have when we face the Suns or certain teams like that have dirty players that try to injure you. Dylan Brooks is definitely a dirty player, and he's very scummy. So what I want the Lakers to do is to humble these Teddy Grahams, right? Because they're not the Memphis Grizzlies. We're going to disrespect them respectfully, and we're going to call them the Teddy Grahams throughout the course of the postseason, just for this special occasion of the postseason. So yeah, we have to humble these Teddy Grahams and make sure we send them back to the little cave, you know, these little cubs. Starting five got to be Tristan Thompson, AD, LeBron, Austin, D'Lo. They got to use and abuse Jaren down low. I mean, if Coach gets creative, I'm all for it. You know what I mean? Like, but is Coach capable of doing that? That's the real question, because he hasn't gotten that creative, and it's taken him a while to make adjustments. And that's my concern with Coach Darvin Ham, right? But yeah, it'd be nice if he did get creative. I'm not sure if that's the starting lineup I would go with, but I respect him, and it's definitely an idea. Now, the starting five is already announced, right? It's the same one we've been going with, and I'm happy with that one. D'Lo, Austin Reeves, LeBron, Vanderbilt, and AD. I actually think this should be our starting lineup moving forward for the next season as well. That's how highly I think of this, and they've been doing some great things, man. They've been doing some, you know, this starting lineup is what I think the record's like 8 out of 11 or something like that. They've been cooking, man, with D'Lo and Reeves. Now, we know D'Angelo struggled the play-in game, but I don't expect him to struggle too much versus Memphis, right? I expect him to have 2 to 3 great games and 2 really good ones, and maybe 1 or 2 bad ones if it goes that long. But that's what I'm expecting from D'Lo this series. You know, 2 to 3 really good games. If we can get that, it's a wraps. It's a wraps. Appreciate you, Alicia. She said, let's go Lake Show. Let's get it, baby. Listen, I feel like waving the flags. My arms are already flailing. I feel like Woody today. Lakers get that win, man. We need this dub, all right, for our sanity, so we can enjoy the rest of the playoff. Listen, here's the bottom line. When the Lakers lose in the postseason, my whole day is ruined. I'm sure you guys feel the same way. Sometimes even the next couple of days. I want to be able to enjoy the rest of the playoff games. So please, Lakers, take care of business so that we can watch the Clippers get whooped, and then we can watch a good game between Denver and Minnesota, and then we can watch Milwaukee versus Miami. But what's going to happen is if the Lakers, God forbid it, but if they lose, it's going to ruin most of our days. I know it will ruin mine, and I might not even watch the rest of the games. I might, but I might not. You know, there's always a 50-50 on that. But I just want to enjoy my day, man. I want the Lakers to win. I'm very excited, very freaking nervous, but this is what it's all about. Playoff basketball, high stakes. Here we go, baby. Here we go. Now, I would start Austin Reeves defending Ja. If he gets in foul trouble, then I will put Troy Brown Jr. off the bench. And then Vanderbilt, I'd probably save him for the second half. Unless Ja is cooking, you absolutely got to make that in-game adjustment. Then you put from the beginning, but I'm afraid for Vanderbilt to get in early foul trouble because we need his defense out there. I mean, our team is so much different when he's out there roaming around the perimeters, right? So we need his defensive prowess throughout the course of the game, and I hope that coach does a good job of managing that, right? But listen, if he starts off on him, I'll be okay with that, right? As long as he don't get in foul trouble. All right, that's my only concern about Vanderbilt. But they should let him play. It's the playoffs, baby. Let him play. Let him bump a little bit in the paint. Just let it go, right? Let him reach. Let him play. And then Dennis off the bench, obviously, is definitely going to get some minutes on John Morant. I think that's going to be key as well. But what can Dennis really give us offensively? Because when Dennis is the damn menace on both ends of the floor, it's really hard to lose, man. Sal, appreciate you, bro. He said, just took care of the Timber Pups. Now it's time for the Grizzly Cubs, the Teddy Grahams. Let's get him, bro. For those of you that aren't old enough to know what Teddy Grahams are, they're these little teddy bears, cookie teddy bears, the tiny little ones from the 90s, man. Teddy Grahams. Appreciate your coffee. He said, it would be great if we get a win on the road, but I think it would be a close loss. Come on, man. What kind of mentality is that, man? Come on, man. You always got to believe in this team. I mean, have you seen what we've accomplished since the trade? We got to believe. Now, I understand being realistic and all that, but realistically, I believe we are the better team, man. And we're healthy, which is so great. All right, I couldn't ask for anything else. Let's stay that way. Please, Lakers, stay that way. But Lakers got this in 6, bro. 5, 6 worst case scenario. Let's not put no negative juju out there, man. Now, I know it's going to be a tough game. Sunday, Eric Lewis, all that negative stuff. Let's throw that negative energy all the way out. And let's say Lakers are going to win and speak that into existence, man. My guy said keys to the win today. No small lineups, no exceptions. And he said 2, AD needs to dominate in the paint, and 3, LeBron needs to not shoot the 3. I think LeBron shooting 3 is fine. However, when he has a mismatch, let's just say they switched off the screen and Tyus Jones is out there. I want to see him destroy and demolish this dude. And if they bring the secondary defender, I want to see him kick it out to the wide open shooter. But you're right. Let's not settle as a team, not just LeBron. I don't want the team to settle for 3, especially if they don't have it going. If they have it going, well, obviously let success be your guide. But yeah, let's see how the flow of the game is. I do agree, don't settle, but I don't agree as far as don't shoot. Like, I think shooting is fine as long as it's within the flow of the offense and that you're knocking them down. Now, throughout the course of the game, if we start off slow from beyond the arc, I do expect them to start attacking the rim. We do have the advantage. You're absolutely right on that, right? You hit the nail on the head with that. So what I want the Lakers to do is just come out quick, get out of the gates quick, shake off the playoff start jitters, because there's going to be some, okay, we're in the playoff jitters. Some players are going to be shooketh at the beginning, but once they start settling in, I expect them to start playing a lot better. So hopefully we get that out of the way early, and we can move forward, man. We're the better team. We got the second best record after the break. I agree, man. That's why I feel like if everything goes according to plan, the Lakers should make it out of the West. But there's a lot of things that have to line up. Coach has to be much better. Rotations have to be on point. Injuries have to be non-existent. AD and LeBron have to be dominant, and the role players have to come and play their role, baby. And can it happen? Absolutely. Will it happen? To be determined, right? But let's hope for it. Dan, why do you think Ham hasn't played Mo Bamba? Is it due to health? Because he isn't on the injury report. You know what? I think a lot of us have been scratching our head at that one. Mo Bamba was supposed to play. He was supposed to be somebody we traded for. But let's not forget that at times he would sit Thomas Bryant as well, and he wasn't injured. So Darvin Ham likes his small ball crap, but I do hope that he realizes that that's not going to work always. It'll work sometimes. It actually works best for teams like the Warriors, teams that got floor spacers everywhere, even at the 5. We can be that, but that's not our real MO. Our MO is defense, getting out in transition, finishing on the fast breaks. Our half-court offense should be pick and rolls with LeBron and AD. Just exploit them. Just spam them like a video game. Just spam it, right? And just exploit it till we wear them thin. We got to wear them thin like the trucks on a skateboard, man. We got to make sure we come out here and we just bang on them. Bang on them so that they don't have the legs to get out in transition and do the things they want to do towards the end of the game. I'm just worried about Ham. Me too, man. Hey, Darvin is definitely somebody we definitely got to worry about. He's a rookie coach, and it's showed, right? It has showed, but hopefully he learns throughout the course of the process, and we can move forward. Denver Nuggets said Lakers are more experienced. Lakers been here before. Lakers are a much better team. And if the Lakers lose this series, it's because the Lakers beat themselves. I agree. Absolutely. That's what I opened the video with saying. Like, the Lakers are their worst enemy, right? When they don't take care of business and they don't do the right things, that is when we have those long, annoying nights, right? That is like, come on, man. Most of the time when we've been frustrated this season has been exactly what my guy said. The Lakers beating themselves. But hopefully that's not the case tonight, because we know we've been saving up. Listen, sometimes LeBron's been in the league so much that sometimes they got to get motivated for a game. You can't say that in the playoffs. If you're not motivated in every game in the playoffs, then that's no excuses for that, right? Same thing with AD. So these guys have to come out here like it's game 7. That same type of intensity every game, diving for loose balls, hopefully no injuries, but just take care of business. That is it. Really quick, guys, I'm going to go get prepared for the game. That's going to wrap it up for me. Shout out to Prize Picks, man. Right now is the time to get in on the fun. You even get entered on a chance to win $1 million every time you put in an entry during the playoffs. So definitely check them out. You guys know you get promo code DTLF, 100% deposit match guaranteed on your first deposit. So definitely check that out. Thank you guys for joining me today, man. Very hyped. Whoo! Let's get this dub, Laker Nation. Let's get it. I'll see you guys here at the halftime. Enjoy the game. Go Lakers. Let's get it. Let's go.